Describe it. I was confused because I thought, why did it feel so right to be in Mexico doing like ceremonies and stuff, but it also felt so right to come home. Like I came home very quickly. I was called to come home, and since then I've gone through this. Honestly, I describe it as like a bit of a dark night of the soul. It was really intense and dark. See if we can do it quick. It looks kind of flat on the video, but it just doesn't really do it justice because it's so hilly. And that direction is way more like, I mean, peaks. It's a big street. So yeah, I'm gonna head out for a walk and do some meditation. Make sure you get out in some wild weather and just experience this beautiful life that we have. This is the meditation rock. Got my waterproof pants on. Oh, a little mushroom. Hello. Another one. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. I'm loving life. It's so much calmer here. Dropped down a little bit, got some protection from a little bit of a hill here, and it feels a lot warmer. The colours at this time of year are just so incredible. You've still got the green grasses, but then you've got like the orange grasses and all of the ferns that have turned brown, and you can see the trees over there. I didn't even realise it was a woodland, but it is. It's just it's brown because all of the trees have changed colour, whereas some of the woodlands you have evergreens. I love it. I love it. So I'm coming to the river. Well, I'm running to the river. And I'll show you how incredible this is as well. I think I've actually done a video here before, but not in this season. And with different spirit. Oh, running wild. How beautiful and cold it'll be. So cold, so chilly. Oh, it's beautiful. Look at this. So my way of being in nature now is to consciously connect with it. And I did a video quite a while back where I showed you, me kind of talking to the river and meditating with it. And that's something that I try to do whenever I can get to the water, thanking it, feeling it, just feeling it, and appreciating its constant flow here, its visual beauty. I have no water in my birth chart, so something within me, I suppose, really feels it has to seek out water, which I also absolutely love because it brings me a lot of joy to be in spaces where natural water is flowing. We've got a waterfall here, which we get to cross on these stones. Just this incredibly beautiful environment. I love setting up my camera and doing slow control visuals, but I also just love this, like holding the camera and just taking you around and showing you everything. That's where I'm at today, that's what I'm feeling. And it's too beautiful not to share. It's too beautiful not to share. Let's have a little chat about the time we're in right now. And that has been brought into my awareness, what I'm understanding more and more of, and why I do this, why I do these videos. It's not because I fancy doing them. I feel called to it, like deep within my soul. Like it's not a it feels like it's not a choice. I know we can say there's always a choice, but it doesn't feel like there's a choice whether I should be doing this or not. It feels like what I'm absolutely, truly aligned with. Okay, let's go back down there. The time we're in right now is about reconnecting with the land, with nature, with our natural states, with each other, absolutely each other. I think that comes with us putting more of an effort into connecting with the natural earth. Mother Earth is calling us, like actually calling us to reconnect with her, and we're hurting her because we haven't been respecting her life. And we are part of that, and we might not see ourselves as part of that, but we are part of that. And so we keep abusing and abusing and abusing. We are essentially abusing ourselves equally to the whole, equally to the earth, and as a whole, that's, you know, it's not healthy for us moving forwards, and it could be our demise, but we don't want it to be our demise. So the call right now, and I feel we are in this time of the age of Aquarius, supposedly. The age of Aquarius is all about expressing ourselves, expressing our individuality, not being afraid, being confident, and answering the call to what feels true to ourselves. Like who are we, and what have our souls come here to do? And I've been like super confused recently with that whole thing. And I was putting a lot of resistance in the way so that I couldn't see clearly and I couldn't think clearly, and I really felt like I'd lost my connection to my intuition. And then I gave myself some space and let the healing take place. And now I've been, let's say, people talk about it, given a download in a sense of what I'm doing, like, and how I move forwards. And I started doing this from just like listening to my intuition and like, what do I love? I love walking in nature, and I love talking about it, blah blah blah. And now I'm getting to understand, and I can feel it really so deeply, that of course the world is awakening, and so many people are doing these kinds of videos and talking about these kinds of things. And I at one point really got myself down about, well, what's the point in me doing this if so many people are doing it? And that's the ego talking, I know it is. Because if I feel so strongly, I feel the call so strongly to be doing this kind of thing, then it's obviously where I'm meant to be at, and the progression is going at the pace it's supposed to go at. That confused me as well, because I was thinking I needed to be further ahead, but you can't miss out crucial parts of the process that are there specifically to make us who we are. Like, it's designed, our specific design for our lives. Everyone has design, a specific design for them, their blueprint, that is, you know, numbers and explanations through the numbers. I can't go into that, that's not my area, but you can look into the gene keys and your astrology and everything like that, the stars that aligned at your birth and your time and your location, everything. What was I saying? This is the time to reconnect with nature, and I suddenly had this recognition. I don't know if it was last night or this morning, it's kind of all blended into one, but I had this recognition that well, I wondered why I connected so much to North and South American cultures of spiritual practices and connecting to the land and and like plant medicines and stuff. And so I'd obviously gone to Mexico, and then I returned, and I was kind of in I don't know how to describe it. I was confused because I thought, why did it feel so right to be in Mexico doing like ceremonies and stuff, but it also felt so right to come home. Like, I came home very quickly. I was called to come home, and since then I've gone through this, honestly I describe it as like a bit of a dark night of the soul. It was really intense and dark. And since going through that, I've had this recognition of, what I feel called to is the knowledge and practices of those cultures, specifically those cultures. And it's not wrong. There's no such thing. It's not wrong for me to be in England, a British English person. We're all brothers and sisters anyway. It's not wrong for me to be as I am, being in England, and feeling so connected to those things. What if my soul's blueprint is also connected to that land and those practices, maybe from a past life or whatever, and now I'm here and needing to express it in this land, and I'm not saying just me, like, of course other people too. It's just, I feel that England is needing it a lot. My parents watch the news, so I see a lot of what's going on the news, and it's what I do with my practices in life is really so contrasting, and I can see what we need, and I feel called to express that. It's about connecting with the land, and I'm understanding more and more, and really learning and actually cultivating my own practices through listening to my guidance and intuition, rather than watching YouTube tutorials about like how to connect with the land and how other cultures around the world do it. I thought, what if I just kept meditating, kept coming and connecting to the land around me, and allowed practices and ceremonies to arise that feel in tune with this land, and I create my own spiritual place here. That's what I can feel. I know that is a process. Like, I can see it all, like fully. I can just see it in its entirety, blossoming and fully working. And the mind is incredible because the mind sees it all, and we can visualize things, and it's all there right now so quickly. The physical world around us has to catch up, and everything manifests more slowly to what our minds can do. Obviously we can speed it up by being in tune and manifesting, which is a whole different subject, but sometimes I question whether that even is real in a sense, or are we just under the illusion that it's real, and that's what we were always supposed to do, and And the time that things take was always supposed to be the time it takes. It's just when we learn things and we get opened up to things, it gives us the sense that we have created it, which then gives us our power and lets us experience the magic of life. And it's all beautiful, it's all incredible, and I could go on and on. I'm going to leave it there, and I'm going to head up on the rest of my walk and go home. And I have no idea when I'll next film, but this has been wonderful, beautiful. I hope I've given some insight. I know I've given myself some insights even in just doing it, which is wonderful. Let's look at this beautiful blowing trees. The water here is majestic, magical. More water down here. Everything's just wild. And I'm loving it. I'm absolutely loving it. So much gratitude. So much love. I started an Instagram. I didn't mention it. That's a whole other thing to explain, but I mean, really, I healed. I realised that I'd healed the part of myself that was connected to the way I used to use social media, and so now I'm seeing it all as medicine and another way to express myself, because I can do photos and writing and whatever and videos, and it's this beautiful little branch off and project that I'm on. So if you want to check that out, then feel free. And yeah, I wish you all love and nature goodness, Mother Nature's goodness. Love you all. I'll see you soon. Bye.